makes the event special. Get up by 8 points and the game is yours.
Yep, you better keep your game consistent or you could take that early L.
Wah, wah.
Teams that are trailing will also receive a boost to make it more challenging for the leading team.
Enjoy this unique competition, amazing location, and double rep all weekend long in the event.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
The WNBA season is tipping off May 16th, and if you haven't already, it's a great time to check out the W.
Absolutely. There's new features, new courts, and new faces. Take a look.
Fans of fast-paced basketball will want to check into the W and W Online in NBA 2K25.
Yeah, whether you want to play quick games, an entire career, your own My WNBA, or compete in 3v3 online matchups, there's a ton of fun waiting for you.
Want to build a My Player and establish a legacy? The W is your path to championships and becoming the greatest of all time.
In the W, you can make your mark on history with Pursuit of Greatness, keeping pace with the greats of the league through your career. You gain GOAT points with every milestone and GOAT moment as you guide your franchise through the years.
Earn VC, buzz, and progression points that unlock special perks. And if team control is more your style, you'll love My WNBA.
That's right, this immersive mode brings you control of a WNBA team like never before. And if you're looking for online play within the W, head to the W Online.
It's classic park action, 3v3 to 21. And here, you can really challenge your abilities to defeat others in the 2K community. Checking in with the community and getting tips on how to better your game is what we do best here at 2K TV.
And today we have former pro player and content creator, Yay Not Gaming. He has so much knowledge to share. We're so excited to have you on the show today. So tell me about when you started to play NBA 2K.
So I got into NBA 2K back in high school. I want to say 2K7. I will end up being one of the best players in the school, so they had me play against people with other schools. Kind of made like a slight reputation in high school. Once I got to college, things changed for a little bit. I just got a lot more occupied with school and then kind of picked it back up. Started playing Pro-Am, and then once the NBA 2K League was announced, I started grinding and was able to make it to the league from there. So I've just been playing the game since 2K7, so I'm an old head for real, for real.
I feel that. I'm an old head right here with you. So for you, someone who's really into competitive play and you play a lot of Pro-Am, what advice would you give to people looking to squad up with 4 of their teammates and climb the leaderboards in Pro-Am?
The best piece of advice would be to become a specialist in the role you have. Just because there's a lot of folks that kind of want to be well-rounded, but in those competitive modes, everybody kind of has a role. Everybody can't be Giannis. Everybody can't be KD all on the same team.
And then as a follow-up, when you play with your friends, do you guys determine what builds you're bringing in based on what you're best at, or do you do it by what role you're playing?
Yeah, like one thing I mentioned is that it's tough to get 5 folks on, so you got to really know what everybody's good at. So I think one thing you got to do as soon as you get on in the party chat is say, what build does everybody got? What makes the most sense before you head out there?
So you've had a really unique journey because like you mentioned, you made it to the NBA 2K League and won a championship. So I have to ask, for educating people and to become better at NBA 2K, how has that experience helped translate to your skills?
Oh yeah, so I played multiple positions in the Pro-Am circuit, and then be able to play shooting guard and lockdown at the highest level at the NBA 2K League, playing with a lot of teammates who are really experienced as well, who put a lot of hours in. So I got to learn a lot from them and from real game experience with a crowd behind you, by the way, back in those days. So being able to use all of that experience and bring it to a lot of these folks who are just trying to get the basics down, it's an easy transition, but still challenging just because I have a lot of work I got to put in.
And recently you had a video on YouTube talking about how to get better at everything 2K. So can you give us some...
Now introducing the starters for your Miami Heat. Standing 6'5", number 18, Alec Burks. 7 feet, number 7, Khalid. 6'7", number 22, Andrew Wiggins. Number 14, Tyler. 6'9", number 13, Bam Adebayo.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the Miami Heat here in Miami. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And now, Washington's starting group. We've got Chris Middleton. Koulibaly is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's George. And it's Czar in at the center position. And for Miami, Tyler Hero out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Ware in at the 5. Instead, it seems like time and again, the Heat uncover those hidden gems, turning unknowns into big contributors.
That's one of the things they do best, Kevin. The list of names like that is long, but look no further than Udonis Haslem, whose jersey they retired last season. Their hard work culture seems to breed those kind of success stories.
Now, Hero. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Fires from the wing. Here's Adebayo. And Sarr pulls it down.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
To the paint. Pass to Poole. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by Poole. Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Offensive rebound. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Poole. Koulibaly finds Poole. Just 5 to shoot. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Czar's shot is off. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. But I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
And certainly DA is a two-way threat. First one falls for it. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow them.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. And that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
The Wizards with another miss. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Mitchell with it. Outside for Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Poole. To stop the run. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
We've got Kevin Love. Kyle Anderson is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And Washington has possession. 6-point game. There's the pick. Here's Carrington. Money from the wing. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting the cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And that one, good.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Now Hero. The kick out to Anderson. 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Wizards. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some super.
Second.
And we've got a timeout call for Brian Keith. He wants to make some adjustments to our game plan quickly.
And things that you said in your
What up,
video
the world? What up, the world? It's Freaky Friday. Live stream alert. Shout out to White Cakes, man, for that shit, man. White Cakes for saying that shit. Or he'll say something to that caliber, but he funny as hell, man. I watch him all the time, so I had to do him real quick.
maybe going to a
But
funky gym.
it's Freaky Friday. Y'all know how I get down, man. We're gonna play a little b-ball. The game is on still. We got 8 minutes. Denver is up. Denver's down about 1. 87-88.
Challenge folks in my team. Put some guys out there you think you want to be able to guard the ball with, and then it's an easier transition.
We're gonna ball a little bit.
Those competitive game modes like 80 up, you're gonna rack up some PC, or in Pro Am you want to make some money.
Who earns that trip to the free throw line, but man, wonderful handle here, Jay.
I'll ball a little bit.
One of the most
Ball a
complete
little
players
bit.
on this roster. Christian Brown tried to go for the steal, but he just goes right behind his back.
Oh.
And then Peyton Watson winds up fouling him.
Boy, Williams got something in his bag.
Williams at the free throw line. They're now 12 of 19 from the stripe. As Hartenstein comes into the ball game with Gilgeous Alexander, Wiggins also sits down as Holmgren. Jamal Murray will get a breather for Denver. One of the things about Jalen Williams, he's productive. He's good at both ends of the floor. Talk about a two-way player. But his length is something else. He's got a wingspan of about 7'2". You trying to tell me he's not buying off the rack at the store? But he gets a ton of deflections. And he's top 5 in the league in steals. Great two-way player. Knocks down both free throws. The lead is up to 3 for the Thunder.
I like this red one.
Aaron Gordon.
That red one probably too. This red one right here.
Gordon with the handoff. Working off the bounce with 10 on the clock.
This is Brian Anderson, Coach Dan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. So the Pistons will get the first possession.
We talked about the work he's done with Coach
Cunningham outside.
Denver assistants, and it pays off here again.
Well, Grant, I hope you're as fired up for this one as I am. Some of the league's most exciting talent on the floor.
Oh, my, man. I am most definitely up for this one. Athleticism on both sides. There's going to be no shortage of highlights.
Yep, that one goes.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 3. Puts up a deep 3. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Cunningham outside. Here's Harris.
And he's such a playmaker from there, not only for himself, but for others. Gilgeous Alexander gives the Thunder a 1-point lead with precision and poise. He's 7 of 15, has 18 in the game. Also got 10 rebounds and 6 assists.
Well, Jokic with the 3.
Couldn't have an answer.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, they have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Wing shot on the way. And it's Harris with the rebound. Pass to Durant.
Increase the volume of his three-point shot.
Cunningham outside.
Gordon brings it up, approaching 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. I got him. Jokic on the way.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And getting up close and personal. Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Edwards for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's blocked by Edwards.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is disengaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Thompson. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Duran.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Edwards for 3. He's looking good.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
Harris a screen. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. Cunningham's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Cunningham. The shake. And he sinks the layup.
Shake and bake.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
Here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Outside Conley.
Let's go.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking threats.
They grabbed their own miss.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And here's Edwards outside. Knocks down the triple. Give him 8.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Here's Harris. Pass to Cunningham. McDaniels with the rebound. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Well, look, it's tough.
He gonna get his. We ain't worried about that. He gonna lock everybody else up.
Stop him once he's in there.
Here's Cunningham. And Gobert with a
Ain't get no foul. He double jump. That shit too.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And so he draws the foul.
Damn, come on, Pistons.
These are his first free throws of the
game.
game.
What you talking about? He ain't locked everybody else up.
Free throw drops for Randall.
We got Beasley out there. Hell yeah.
And it's tied up with that one.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And that one's good. Stewart.
Good leg.
Shots in close to play inside out.
Now Edwards. He's got 10. And the basket by Gobert.
Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And here's Schroeder outside. That misses. Would have counted had it go up. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Boy, Wales in his bag up there, man.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
And he misses the go-ahead basket. Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed out.
And locked everybody else in the court.
Catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
Oh, shoot it, bro. I hate when that shit happens.
Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Minnesota in the lead.
They ain't locking me up.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter.
Come on, bro.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way out.
Does do
the
that.
line to shoot two. Instead, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started. Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Duren. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Duren in the post. Cunningham outside. Back to Duren.
I think it stayed in the paint all 3 seconds.
Here, just over a minute and a half. Here's Edwards. Anthony Edwards.
He's the only person that's scoring. I'm telling you right now.
Gets this hot. All an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Duren with it. To the paint. Here's Beasley. Gobert with the double. To the inside.
Oh.
Harris.
Nice ass pass. White.
The shot's good. On the assist by Cunningham. Harris got 6.
Nothing the defense can do. Harris is just a special player, capable of beating you from all 3 levels.
And Harris throws it
He's
down.
gonna stay in that paint like
A
that.
bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Pass to Conley. Fires the 3. Duren with the rebound.
Let's go.
The Pistons trailing. Cunningham outside. And Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is disrupt your set offense. If your stars
And
can
one.
go mano a mano and create something out of
That's a
nothing,
steal, too.
that's often the best you can get.
He gotta come in. Give me that.
14 points for him. Beasley, left side. Beyond the arc.
Cash.
The shot, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Edwards outside. Ooh, a misfire there. He's made 5. He's missed 5.
He only shot with Edwards, bro.
Beasley, left side. Back to Hardaway. Stolen by
Why would I
Conley.
do a bounce pass?
And he converts the layup.
That's weird, bro.
Timberwolves lead by 4.
Yeah, Conley knows where his team needs him to be in transition, taking full advantage of the fast break opportunity.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. Now here's Harris. Give him 8 points now.
Coming down.
Pass to Reed. Clock at 6. The Pistons need to get one up quick. The 3 from Thompson. Reed with the rebound. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
The three.
Bro.
Rebound by Detroit.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Harris.
And one.
Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on
Make these.
Capable of playing
Yes, sir.
3 and 4 spots. Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
That one drops. He ties it up. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Left side, DiVincenzo. The ball's knocked loose.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Stolen by Thompson. Just 3 on the clock.
Yeah.
With the flush.
Yeah, I'm doing it, boy. Yes, sir. I told you that's the only person you can score with is Edwards, man.
It really does stink. I'll tell you that much.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Detroit on top, up by 2. And
That boy Williams in his bag, man.
For the start of the second half.
I didn't know he had that much game like that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of
That
basketball
nigga
left
is
in a
pressing.
game that's been a fairly even one.
Oh. Murray almost dunked on my man, dog. That's crazy work.
Here's DiVincenzo. No made baskets yet. They set the pick. Outside, Ingles. No good on the 3.
Yeah, you gotta be.
The Pistons leading. And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duren giving his all on the glass, Dan.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best
Oh, my God.
rebounders in this league. And
Oh,
it's
make
what
that,
he
man.
needs for him, but he's also
Needs you to make
become
that.
a very good finisher around the basket.
Now here's Ingles. Down low. And he jams it home with authority.
Making sure
That's okay, come on.
two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. On the wing, Thompson. Floats one. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Miller. And the shot goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Down.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right now.
Yeah.
That's going to...
Oh, my goodness.
What a dunk.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
Reed sets a screen. Driving to the
See
basket.
that?
And there's the rejection. Cunningham looking it over.
He just stand down there.
On the wing, Thompson. Harris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Duren to the post.
Good one, boy.
Duren's got 4 points this quarter.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick,
Oh, he comes
he's
up.
athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Reed sets a screen.
Corner.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Miller. 3-pointer.
Let's roll.
Detroit with the ball. 2-point game. And Harris.
Let's roll.
Down.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
Yeah.
Well, the defense can't
Ugly as hell.
He's just too
He held on to that shit. That shit should have been off.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Oh. No cap. For real.
little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
We got everybody now.
Here's Ivy. Harris left side.
Oh, he left. Let's go.
To Durham. Shoots from the line.
Damn, I tried to go back and dunk.
The Timberwolves trail. Inside. Here's Gobert.
Don't foul his goofy ass.
And he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. That one on Harris. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And that one falls for Gobert. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of heat culture.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. It's good. Edwards, watch straight.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
For three, here's Harris. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. It helps his team space the floor.
Yeah, I think it.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 16. Three-pointer. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
35 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
Harris on the wing. He's got 17.
In the paint, bro. Over 3 seconds.
It's blocked by Gobert.
In the long balls, it's difficult to protect the shot from Gobert's reach.
Edwards looking it over. Jackson with 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Ivy goes in. And he lays it up and in. Ivy's got his first points of the game.
Still fighting, bro.
That's why you
He
keep
should be
your
blowing me
head
out.
up. If the assist is there, you can bounce.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's Minnesota up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports.
Boy, Williams in his bag, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so Cunningham will bring it up to Detroit. Harris outside. And they recover it. Back to Cunningham. Now Duran. Harris outside. Clock at 4. Harris on the wing. To the middle. Cunningham. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
Edwards on target.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Cunningham. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered
He ain't
to
shot
them.
the ball all day.
That's what you like to see.
Pistons trail by 3. Back to Harris. Tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It goes on Mike Conley.
Don't sleep on the size.
It should have been made. That shit should have been made. That dunk.
Harris drops them both.
4-point play.
Probably deserves everything. This kind of show, let me see.
Outside Edwards. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Pass to Harris. Cunningham outside. Back to Harris. Kicks it out to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris. Just taking what the defense allows. At that time, finding the wide open man.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Edwards got 27.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys expect the pace to pick up.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Edwards.
Only person he can score with. Only person.
Good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these shots.
And Harris throws it down.
What a play by Harris when he's called upon by his squad, who rises to the occasion.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. There is the
Come on.
Inside. Back to Cunningham. Shoots. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Hardaway.
You do that dumb ass shit, Paul.
McDaniels. Oh, makes it with the
Backtrack right there.
And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Well, his rebounding is
Look at that shit. What?
his team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Bullshit.
Outside Edwards. Count the pass. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively.
Did he foul?
Right into shooters.
They ain't gonna let me have it.
Piling on block shots.
He takes it in. Ooh, the agile Edwards gets by.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite.
3 seconds.
And the whistle on the shot.
3 seconds.
Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the second of 2 is good. And that brings him within 5.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that this video when it's all said and done.
Edwards can't hit. Down low. Here's Durant. Money.
What an injection of energy from Durant. Working hard to find points for his team.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
There's 37 seconds left to the fourth quarter. Gobert up top.
Don't foul him. That goofy ass shit.
He was fouled in the act of shooting.
He's bail out ass shit.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And here's Cunningham outside. And that one brings him within
Oh,
1.
shit.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Harris a screen. to take the lead.
Bro, what happened?
Now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation.
I swear, bro. Duh, that shit was corny as hell.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 3-point game.
At this point, they're going to have to go to the lead and try to force OT.
And the timeout called here by J.B.
No defense.
And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
Damn, I thought he stepped back.
The game with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll do it, folks.
Damn, SGA didn't even do a lot of scoring.
From 3 going into this last shot. You're thinking when it's in the air, is that the one he's going to make? And just rimmed out. And we're going to play another 5 minutes. This has been a really fun
game. Damn, I can't believe we lost like that. See, that was the only person he could score with. Look at that. Motherfuckers had scores, boy. Had major scores.
12 ties. And Jokic wins the tip.
OT. It's a hell of a series right here, boy.
Oklahoma City going really with a smaller lineup. Caruso having to guard Aaron Gordon. Jokic rips through to his left. He left it on the rim.
Hey, Jokic.
Denver up 2 to start the overtime. Dort will bring it across.
We're playing with the Trailblazers.
Williams. Dort drives the closeout. Caruso back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the shot clock. Hartenstein, that little floater, he overcooked it. Now this Nuggets team has been in this situation many times before. Murray rejects the screen. Good pass. Porter Jr. for 3.
Ooh, good shot.
Nuggets with their largest lead of the game. Williams knocked away, and Murray controls. Holmgren trying to check into the ball game, and that's going to be a foul against Dort. With this smaller lineup that Oklahoma City has in the ball game, when Jokic got past Hartenstein, there was really nobody there to challenge at the rim, and Jamal Murray
get blew out anyway.
The 2-man game up top, refuses the screen, draws 2 defenders, and a beautiful pass out to a relocating Michael Porter Jr. And he's had a terrific game playing in paint. 21 points, 5 of 6 from 3 for Michael Porter Jr. 6 on the shot clock. Murray pulls the deep one. And that's the game to Holmgren.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. We're in Miami for some heat basketball. Is on time, ready to go. And what a matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams anchored by their big men. I think it's got to be physical and highly intensified.
And this is where Cade Cunningham is showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. This makes him special.
And a deep 3 from Hero. And he misses his first shot. And here comes Harris.
Drop it.
Fast break.
Pick it up.
Pass to Thompson.
I got you.
Harris inside.
And Jamal Murray with
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Violation. Miami ball.
Here's Hero.
Yeah, they took it.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter.
I'm up here watching this Nuggets game. It's OT right now.
Just 5 on the clock. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler can shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Miami grabs the miss. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. But he need to get a shot off. Where? Good.
Hell no.
Hero knowing about the wins and the wheres for an assist.
From Tyler Hero.
Here in the first.
Murray with 1 on the clock.
Give me that shit, boy. Get your weak ass on.
They're going to review it as Ben Taylor didn't look like he got it off. No.
What? I don't know what that was about. Did he want to let him hit that?
How does OKC generate a better look here, Jay? Well, they got to move the ball. It's been all off the dribble, attacking a set defense. Look how everybody, their shell is established in that essentially zone man. Holmgren uses the self-checkout line and slams it home. It's down to a 5-point game. Under 2 minutes to play. Dort trying to deny Murray the basketball.
Come on, Murray.
The screen. Got hit by that Joker screen. Jokic with the floater.
Oh, shit.
Arguably the most prolific two-man game in basketball. Gilgeous Alexander out to Holmgren.
Man, that boy, he almost like the next KD, boy.
In control with just
But he could make that shit. Ready, you looking at this, man?
OKC has 1 foul to give.
Gordon.
Dagger.
Damn. Nuggets is fighting, boy. It's tied. This is a tied series, though. This shit going to Game 7, bro. SGA ain't got no answers, dog.
Hartenstein, that's the 3rd one from that short corner that he's missed.
They not complaining, though. That's one thing they don't do, man. They not complaining. It's a crazy game. They ain't complaining about nothing. OKC is not complaining. Oh, snap.
Denver on the cusp.
Good ass game, bro.
Well, Jamal Murray has made some huge plays in this.
That nigga did a nasty ass floater, bro.
Magnificent touch. And then talking about a good pass right in the short corner near the dunker spot. Aaron Gordon, who's had another great game. He had 22 points and 14
Man, them niggas is balling.
He's got 22 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists.
Joker did that ugly ass floater, bro.
6 from 3 in game 3. Gordon has been
big as hell.
Denver 11-2 in overtime is the margin. They're outscoring OKC. The youngest team.
Good game, though. Good game.
Not getting great looks in overtime here in this pivotal and critical playoff game 3 in Denver.
That boy is tired as hell.
With 21.8 to go, Porter Jr. comes out of the ball game, and he was the guy that set the tone and tenor early offensively for Denver. Well, he gutted it out with that shoulder injury.
Porter did do his thing.
Barely get his left arm over his head. 21 points, 8 rebounds, 5 of 6 from 3 for Michael Porter Jr.
Damn, did we take that L?
Williams partially blocked by Watson, and it's elementary Watson at this time.
That's a
and
game.
What does it say for OKC if they can't beat Denver on a night when Jokic goes 8 for 25? We'll find out on Sunday right here on ABC what their temperament will look like.
Damn. Damn, SGA couldn't even score like that, man. That's not like him.
The Nuggets go up 2-1 in the series. And once again, in their victories against the Thunder, the margin very tight.
Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
That's not like him.
We should see some great ball movement from these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that...
Damn, Gordon had 22? Damn, Murray had 27. See, if he's
got every move at his disposal.
Harris with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You gotta have poise and you gotta have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
If Murray stayed consistent, boy, he'll be a dog.
Outside Levine. To the paint.
He still put up numbers, though. I don't give a damn. Had a bad injury, too.
Tries to spin move. Converts after the nice spin.
And just phenomenal at reading defenses. Levine understands when to shoot and when to pass and pick and rolls.
Grant the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of the problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Now here's Thompson. No good with a layup.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And DeRozan gets it to go.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, Sabonis with a block. DeRozan left side. They kick it out to Murray. No good on the triple.
But a D really getting away with one there. No one on him. That's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Man, you gonna duck that?
Sabonis outside. Back to Murray. Launches a 3. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
Early on in his NBA career, Murray showing he's a capable shooter.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff.
Hell of a game. Now it's time to focus on this game.
Hell
of a game.
Here comes the Funk Band, your Sacramento Kings Warriors. Make some noise.
focused on this game, bro. Hell of a game, bro. Both of them was hell of a game.
Almost 2.5 minutes in. Cunningham, left side. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like,
hopefully Boston can do their thing tomorrow, man.
APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Levine's gotten better and better at drawing contact and getting to the line. He had to work at it as a young player. That work has paid off.
Sacramento shooting their first shot.
Oh, wait. I said Pacers won, didn't I? I mean, I meant the Cavaliers. Hey, that boy Donovan Mitchell went off.
I'm a
what am I talking about?
Guy. I'm going to go on the bright side. Look at their core. It's led by Cade Cunningham. This guy is
Donovan Mitchell almost had
he's still in his
down there 50 points.
A lot of young talent on the roster. They're going to be better, and they play way better in the second half of the year. So how's that?
Oh, and man, tomorrow, man, see, man, everybody want to put money everywhere, bro. But people just don't know. They was like, it's too iffy right now. You just gotta go. You just gotta go with your gut. It's too iffy right now.
That's a great perspective to keep.
I was like,
thank you.
Cause my homeboy, I think he put in for the Cavaliers because Garland Mobley came back.
Right side. That bucket makes him
I don't know the specific bets though, but I know he put it on Cleveland.
That was their game plan coming in.
Levine with it. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You hit 2 parlays today?
Just putting in work.
Hey, that's what's up, man.
With a strong move and gets rewarded with a trip to the line.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they were fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were.
What? I'm over here trying to.
And the whistle blows.
That's weird, bro.
Keegan Murray. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Duran. No made baskets yet. Here's Cunningham. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can
Give me that. Man, stop playing with me, bro.
Kicks it to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Murray. The 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Thompson right side.
That shit's easy, dog.
Here's DeRozan. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
That niggas go right to the paint. Clog the paint up. Niggas been doing that before. I should just.
Sacramento
think you just Euro between that.
Healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
If I'm not
mostly due
mistaken.
to their superb shooting. They've wasted
Clutch
very
layup.
few possessions. Back at
Shout out to Randy, man. Friday, boy.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder.
The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Well, don't want to body him up. He's just too fast as Schroeder's able to get it done.
And there's a
Come on, man. Weird shit. Come on with this weird shit, bro. What?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Here's DeRozan. Outside Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Murray. Now here's Levine. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lyles. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lyles has got 5 points.
It's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got a shadow him out there.
Sacramento leading by 10. Here's Levine. Oh, Levine burns him inside.
Proving once again,
I think I played
Levine is
him
not all
already,
dunks and
though.
threes.
Back to Schroeder. Thompson outside. Pass to Schroeder. 2 shots, 2 makes,
Sir,
off to a good
good
start.
one, Schroeder.
And Schroeder
They
did not
definitely
even
blocked
have
you
to
out the
think
lane.
twice about that shot. This young man simply devours these chances inside.
On the wing, Murray. DeRozan outside.
He did.
They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Levine. Goes back up. Driving to the basket. And it's good on the layup. Levine's got 4 this quarter.
That ain't make no sense.
How persistent Levine is
You ask me.
enduring the contact and finding his shot.
And J.B. Bickerstaff
That ain't make
decides
no
to call
sense.
timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Sit down. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Real quick, y'all.
You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916 crew, everyone. Once again, fans, that was your 916 crew dance team.
Pistons trail by 12. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line. He just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie. And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
Knocks down the long J. Lyles has got 6 in the quarter.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Pistons
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On the wing, Levine. He's got 9. Pass to Murray. And stolen by Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's Duran. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Harris's shot is good.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
DeRozan, left side. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
That one on Duran. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Cunningham outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot there.
First personal foul.
Make no mistake, Kay Cunningham is the engine of this team, Graham.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Lyles a screen. Outside Murray. Murray! Good from way out.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Thompson.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. To the right side. Lets it go from deep. Lyles' shot is good. Lyles has got 9 points now in the quarter.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
There's Cunningham with a three. On the wing, Thompson. For three. The rebound by Murray.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
To the inside. Pass to Sabonis. Back to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Here's Levine for three. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
And it's Cunningham missing. And so it's the Sacramento Kings up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Cunningham's got 14 points.
Cunningham now running that two-man game. Got to stop the ball.
Now Levine. Here's DeRozan. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 9 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it. Well, if the Pistons are going to turn things around, Brent, it needs to start on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's part of it, B.A. It's not surprising that they've been in the bottom 5 defensively over the past couple years, and that's what happens when you pile up a bunch of young players who want to prove themselves, and by proving themselves, it usually starts on the offensive end. We'll see if these guys being together start to take some pride in stopping their opponents.
Cunningham outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Zach Levine.
The drive to be great is something that Kay Cunningham quietly possesses. He has all the tools to be a very special player.
And you look at the Kings, Brent. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, B.A.?
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
Pass to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Down low. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 6.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Outside Levine. They kick it out to Murray. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons trail up by 17. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
Shot by Levine, no good. Harris down low. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Harris. Misses the baby hook.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's Lyles.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Levine. And Levine throw it down.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And the Pistons making a change here. Detroit shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. The free throw drops for Duren. And the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Graham.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. The Kings have to find that next level.
There's some quickness. Murray can play big inside and take it to the hole.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Get out, fans! On the court is your Heights Squad. We've got t-shirts. Who wants one? Get up and get loud! Okay, everyone. That was your 916 True Dance Team. Get loud once
1:43 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. From 6 feet away, kicks it out to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
And Kay doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
Levine surveys the D. DeRozan outside. Pass to Lyles. 4 on the clock. Here's Levine for 3. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Levine's got 19 points.
And Levine knows he has the green light to take these shots, and his confidence is really impressive. Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Pass to DeRozan. Inside. Sabonis. Thompson with a steal. Cunningham with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway's shot is good.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Out to Sabonis. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Levine. Pass to Lyles. Let's go with a 3. It doesn't go for it. And so it's Sacramento in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be back in a moment. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out. This game will become competitive.
Let me hear you!
Pistons lead by 13. On the wing, Levine. And Ivy pulls it down. And so it's Detroit with it. To the middle. Back to Schroeder. To the paint. DeRozan with the rebound. Right side Murray. Here's Lyles. And the three off target. Pistons trail by 13. Pass to Stewart. Levine with a steal. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
First team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Lyles. And it's off from three-point range. Detroit with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Stewart. No! Stops him there! Jams it in! And he's fouled! An opportunity in a three-point play.
Third personal foul.
It's on Zach Levine.
Team foul.
The Pistons making a switch here.
At the line for the Pistons.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Sacramento?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Here's Levine. Oh, determined bucket from Levine.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Cunningham looking it over. Cunningham takes the hit and puts it in.
And that's some force coming from your 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's tough to stop.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. And Sacramento again with the bucket.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Cunningham, left side. Back to Stewart. No good that time. Nice D from Sabonis. Pass to Levine. This one for three. Shot won't go. He's 9 for 13. Pistons trail by 12. Cunningham outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth. Misses from short range.
You know, Zach Levine is so energetic out there on the floor. Kind of a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
For 2. Zach Levine.
Both free throws good from Levine. Here's Cunningham. .144 left in the fourth quarter. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pistons.
Free throw good from Cunningham.
And what you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating a good look.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Duran. Rebound by the Kings. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Kings.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Zach LaVine.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
They kick it out to Murray. And it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist. And the Kings lead by 18. Here's Harris. And he gets that one.
Tobias Harris.
Here's LaVine. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From the high post. He can't hit that time. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. And it's flushed down. A nice jam. On the wing, Murray. Pass to LaVine. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Cunningham. Drives to the hoop.
Cade Cunningham.
LaVine way outside. Off target. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A clean win. And one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show.
I was talking this whole time. I ain't had the mic on this whole time. It's crazy. Thought I had it all. Oh, what the hell? It's gonna be crazy work right here, man. I knew I hit this.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports.
Back, my bad, y'all. Now I got the mic on. I ain't know it the whole time.
Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. We're in the Motor City as the Detroit Pistons plan to take advantage of home court. It's good from long range. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now, here's Cunningham. Outside Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. Harris a screen. Hardaway, no good. And here's Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Richards. And here is Dunn. Guarded by Hardaway. A wide open look for Durant. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It's everything, bro.
Yeah, with KD, that's automatic.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.V. Bickerstaff. Now, I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, can I tell you something? I'm worried about
tough, man.
Ready to double up on him and fight the good fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble. So, I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Guys?
Thank you, David. Quick start for the Suns in this one. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
Now Cunningham, following Durant's three-point attempt. Pass to Harris. They need this.
That nigga's rebounding, boy.
After all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Beal gets a wide open look. Drills it from outside.
3 points.
Beal loves to fire off the catch.
Oh, yeah. That's a foul.
Harris, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort.
Damn,
layup.
Now, here's Durant. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. It's Beal on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits.
Man, what?
From past the
I'm
arc.
trying to tell you,
That
bro.
one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2
Ride
for
it up,
4.
shit.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
That nigga just reached through that nigga and pickpocket him.
Watch 5 minutes of play. One team played harder. You know who that is.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Look at that shit.
To Duran.
Ball entered from below the basket. Suns get the ball.
Shit tough.
Suns
really
by
tough.
11. Outside Durant. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Nigga still shot.
Starting to go away here as the shots continue to fall.
Ooh, this shit so fucking botted up. I swear, dog. Niggas is playing. Oh, man. Niggas is terrible, bro.
Is both prolific and Greg efficient.
With the sun,
You want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays
Yeah.
time and time again.
Come on,
KD
fight.
is right at the top of that list.
Now here's Cunningham. After the miss from KD. To the middle. Here's Durant. No good again there.
Man, how the fuck did he tap it back and I grabbed the rebound?
He tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in.
Timeout, timeout.
Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside.
Body, boy.
And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the corner.
Where do you think this coming from, bro?
1:14 left here in the opening quarter.
Only come out at night, too.
Cunningham outside. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Cade asking the defense to come out. You've got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
Loose and stolen by Ivy.
You're not going to check.
Slam dunk by Ivy.
And they need those kind of plays. Smart defense that generates some open.
Here's the screen.
Don't go over there. One down,
In
down.
the corner, O'Neal with it. Another three for Phoenix.
Their play on both ends has been superb.
Body.
We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
Over here. What you doing? What you doing?
Beal.
In place.
Booker with no one around.
Let's go.
From outside off the
Look at that.
Pistons trailed by 13.
My guys.
In the corner, Ivy with it.
Come on through. What you doing? All you had to do was come through. That nigga over in La La Land, bro. Got my niggas in La La Land, dog. Down 11, man. Come on.
Differential on the scoreboard. The Suns lead by 11. Live from Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Niggas ain't shit if they ain't got, you know what I'm saying?
And welcome back to the second quarter.
They don't go with their strategy.
Play, but this one has been one-sided so far.
For real.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Look, you got a nigga work.
Possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Not known for his passing, but Harris is pretty freaky there with the ball. Look a lot of careless turnovers from him.
The three from KD. Rebound
Row.
by the Pistons.
It's row.
Bring in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players.
It's row.
They don't control their draft picks for the next few years.
We ain't botted up.
For Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to
He's
add
not botted up.
pieces to help
These
them win.
niggas is botted up, bro.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest,
Look at that.
David?
Come through.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep...
See them niggas botted up?
The Suns' front brass remains...
Colliding with rebounds and everything.
...inches from where they needed to be.
You just gotta play patient.
Emphasizing that
Back up.
chemistry is built over
You off.
time and through the fire. Hope is with another year to
Bullshit.
coalesce.
Trying to tell
this
you.
team will
Botted
be
up.
ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you.
It's okay.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout.
Niggas botted up, bro.
Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Now, here's Cunningham. He has 5.
Look at him. Look at him. Playing over there. 3 seconds, bro.
Here's Durant. Oh, and he misses
Telling
the
you.
dunk.
But you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and
We got.
distracting.
Come on.
And here we go. The Pistons fast break.
Niggas a bot, bro. What the fuck is you talking about?
This speaks to how confident the
Straight up
Harris
bot.
is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in the league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
You follow me and shit. Come on here.
They set the pick.
Okay.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Out to the right wing. Pass to Ivy. Al Beasley. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. And that one comes up a bit short. And it's Jones with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 17 points was their biggest margin. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. First team foul.
Come on. You running something.
Outside. Shoots. Score the best.
Fucking bot, bro.
Missing his first attempt.
Like the awareness there. Plumlee quickly assesses his options.
Look at him
and moves.
Man.
It's out of bounds. Touched by O'Neal.
God.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Duran. And he goes right over Mason. Plumlee and slams it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Here's Thompson.
And one.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the game. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for you.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be there at his heel as well.
Substitution for the Suns, number 35, Kevin Durant.
1:50 left now here in the second. Allen outside. Durant in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. Pistons.
Come on, y'all fella.
Hardaway. This one for three. It's rebounded by Durant.
They ain't doing shit.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Jones, no one around him. Back to KD. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
Here's Jones. Following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Pass to O'Neal. A three. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Inside. Out to Thompson.
And his athleticism off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. Durant.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the fight.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Cunningham. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
I love Cade Cunningham just playing this way. An electric player when he takes advantage.
To the paint. Now Durant. Got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Tough, bro.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Pistons trailed by 8. Here's Cunningham. Here's the drive. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Back to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
But shit.
So I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Come on.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Suns making a switch here. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their games.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision-making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, that's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
Now here is Harris. The layup off target. And here's Booker. He's got 8. Right side, Beal. Plumlee with the screen. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. It's a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 11. Pass to Duran. Now here is Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And great credit the Pistons fans for sticking with them after a tough season last year.
Well, Kevin, it's been a couple of rough years in Detroit, and never easy to have your team go through something like that. You know, where you're getting national media attention for not winning games, it's never a good thing. But these fans are loyal, they're hungry, and the future is going to be bright in Detroit, I promise you that.
Now here's Booker. It's Beal on the wing. From outside the arc, Booker nails the 3. So confident.
Dangerous at all times from range. Booker shoots 3s at will.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Down by 12. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
Wow.
Damn,
But
come on, bro.
His eye on that shot.
Maybe. Here's Booker. Whoa, Booker playing big inside.
He got off him.
And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
Come on.
Down low. Here's Duran. Duran slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Suns moving the ball around. Shoots from the baseline. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Look at KD, mid-range jumper. It's automatic.
To the inside. Here's Harris. And no good that time. Nice defense from KD. Durant blazing up.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Durant. 17 points in the game. In the corner, Bull with it. 6 to shoot. Back to KD. Over Cunningham. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 11.
Just flat out playmaking for Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
KD on the wing. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Durant's got 20.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Detroit takes possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Pass to Ivy.
That nigga so botted up, bro.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Phoenix ahead, up by
39. The Suns, 55.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. As we get going in quarter number 4. Suns lead by 16. Booker, right side.
Look how he coming across the court. No, he botted up, bro.
On the wing, Booker. Pass to Bull. There's the triple. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
And occasional over the back call is
and
fine
stay on him.
with him.
Man, damn.
And how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball.
So if I come across, he got a man. Man.
Outside, KD.
I'm realizing that.
Here's Dunn. Off target with his three. Pistons trailed up by 16. Cunningham inside. Down low. Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. 16 points here for Jalen Durant. Outside, Beal. Durant in the corner. Latrell. Hanson from downtown.
You got to run this play.
Durant's got 10 points in just the second half.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, he can't do shit himself.
He's demonstrating that in this game.
Works that one inside nicely.
He's running his shit.
Outside for KD. Pass to Bull. Lets it go from deep. Durant pulls it in. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 15-point game. Durant with it.
Okay, man.
And Bull pulls
How
it
you
down.
toss up that, man? I'm tired.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Lets it go with the three. Rebound, Detroit. It's to Hardaway. To Cunningham. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Sideline. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kerry, what up, though?
During that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. They said
this nigga so botted up, bro.
Let's end this game strong. Let's get the win. Good last stretching.
Thanks so much, David.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Some nice ball movement.
Man, that's all you can do, man.
There's Beal with the three.
What they saying?
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure
That one.
he puts on the shooter.
Where the foul at, though?
Energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Dang, don't come back. I seen it, though. In and out. Type shit. I tried to click on him, too, but he went the other way.
Loves getting a little wiggle room and then great rhythm on that.
He can't do shit. That's wrong for right now. Oh, for the B-Day, man. Happy B-Day. Yeah. Happy B-Day, bro. Show, man.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially
Happy B-Day, bro.
who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And that's a foul called on Bol Bol.
Man, have you a good time, man. Stress-free, stress-free. Stress-free, man.
And through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled.
Everything in God plan.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
Here's Cunningham. And it's KD.
What the fuck? Stress-free, man. Get back on that ball. Get back on that ball the next day. You got it, man. I'm telling you.
4 on the shot clock.
You get it in the ball in your favor again. All maintain.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Suns.
That nigga fouling the shit out of you, bro.
From the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats. Just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for KD.
Oh, KD should not have that ball.
It seemed like it was
Spread
going to drop in, and if it didn't, everyone.
Yeah, let's go. That's all me.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Harris. Over in the corner, Cunningham. During a screen. From deep. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
You gotta make them, bro.
Durant for 3.
Yeah.
And so it's
shout out to that boy Kerry, man.
This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.
What am I got the keyboard right here now.
Very good about it.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Thank you for coming through, man. Happy birthday. Love, respect, everything, man. Just give me a moment real quick. Give me one more. Back again. Shout out to Carrie, man. Happy birthday, man. Damn. Stress-free day, man. Stress-free next day. Stress-free, man. That's how we trying to live. Ain't that right, baby? Stress-free. I'm gonna play one more. Then I'm gonna move on to something else, man. Hopefully y'all be in tune for the next game, man. We got it going on, man. I got the shirt that from Japan. The wife got me. Straight for that athletic gear, man. Arms out. Yes, sir, man. It's just to play the game type shit. But I like it though. Wear it all the time. Shout out for y'all coming out for that short too, man. We're gonna do some more shorts and stuff like that, man. Just preparing y'all for the live stream. Watch for other shorts, man. I still got a whole lot of work to do. Like I gotta do the Japanese videos over again. Cause a lot of that stuff was muted. So I'm gonna redo those. I'm gonna kind of talk over those and get those out to y'all, man. And then the 2024, what I did in 2024, I got that. The best of 2024 from KingisQ. I do got that. Just want to tweak it up a little bit because I've seen some things. So those shorts and those videos is coming out to y'all. We working. We got to get back on the ball, man. A lot has happened with me, and just family stuff. But we got to get back on this ball. We got to keep pushing forward and always keeping God first. You know what I'm saying? Still road to 10K, man. We still gonna do that, man. For sure. If y'all team Q, KingisQ, man, I'm with y'all, man. All y'all haters, man, y'all gotta go. 'Cause, you know what I'm saying? This is God's work right here, for real. So I'm just gonna keep going, bro. I'm gonna do the best I can with this desk setup, man. Supposed to be sending my laptop in Monday because I gotta put this battery in because I told myself I'm not running OBS until my battery's straight on my computer. Because remember we had that battery issue. I was going off the phone for a hot minute. So I'm gonna take care of this battery issue Monday. Had that fixed, and then we running OBS off of that, man. And it's just gonna be OBS. It's cameras right here, man. This shit gonna be lit, bro. I just want to see if my laptop can take it. If not, man, we on the journey to that PC. We collecting parts for PC anyway, but it's gonna take some time. I say my goal is to get the PC done by the end of this year, but if it happens to lap over the year, y'all know it's life. Y'all see what I do, so it's just life, man. It's just life, man. A constant and continuous thing, man. So y'all just stay in there with me. I'm always gonna give y'all consistent live content, so y'all definitely got that from me. I try to stay in there as much as I can, live all the time. So I appreciate Carrie, Randy. I'm gonna start appreciating a lot. I can see my subscribers more too. So I appreciate my subscribers too, man. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? If I asked the chat, to pray for me at those times that was dark, man, I appreciate y'all prayers and everything too, man. And I'm also praying for y'all too. So yeah. So man, thank y'all. Thank everybody, man, for just rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? Staying patient. I try to show as much as I can for this gaming channel, because this is what I want to do, is gaming channel. So not to elaborate anymore, because you know what I'm saying, we do got work in the morning, so I don't want to waste too much time. So I'm gonna definitely do something for Don't Get Caught Slipping Saturday. I gotta do above and beyond with that. So I'm gonna try to come up with an idea with that. It's probably gonna be a good ass idea though. I just want to do authentic, creative stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be funny. I could pull it off though. But thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. We about to continue some more, man. Let's go ahead. Try to get this Pistons win, man. Everybody got shit locked the fuck down. And I'm not rocking with it. If y'all hear the fan, excuse me on that. It's kind of hot in here. So, especially with all this stuff running. So, definitely gonna get something for that, man. I mean, I got central air, but it's not the time to turn that shit on yet. You already know what we rolling with. We rolling with the Pistons, man. We gotta get the Pistons dub before we get, you know what I'm saying, any other dub. Yeah, we definitely got some games for y'all too, man. I got some new games on the way too. I gotta play. And then you pick tier 1, we tier 2. I don't blame you. We rocking with the team. Rock with that, man. It's the lineup. Oh, really? Huh. Okay. Fair. That's fair. You made it fair. Got 17 wins to 2. I don't think you knew the 2K.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Harris outside.
I got him.
The shot won't fall.
Wow.
Great D that time from Holmgren. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Now here's Harris. Now Duren. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Pass to Duren. Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it.
That's miscommunication.
Thunder?
We
Come
rarely
on.
see that happen.
He's supposed to. I know we were supposed to kick it to.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. And that one's
He got speed on him.
Such
Okay.
a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Here's Cunningham. And so the ball out of bounds. Duran touched it last. And Allie LaForce spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff.
Man.
And he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Allie, thank you.
It's diabolical, bro.
Yeah, it's certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Go cut in.
Duran with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Thompson.
That one.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades.
Hit my ass.
Of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, we down.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Duran. Back to Cunningham. To halt the run. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's aggressive defense. Shai always competing
And
on
one.
that end of the floor.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. And playing for his next contract, Tim Hardaway Jr. is motivated to get it going, Doris.
Well, B.A., his best skill is obviously that three-point shooting. When he's near 40%, the impact he can have on your ability to score is tremendous. The floor spacing he provides is critical.
I can't
Well,
help
that's
that.
SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
I can't get it on one.
Thunder
They
lead
crowding
by
me
6.
too.
Caruso outside. Williams from long range. And that's good. His first bucket of the
Spraying
game.
that bitch.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning.
Man, what the fuck
It
is
doesn't
going
get
on?
much better than this.
To the inside. Here's Holmgren. And he drops it in from the low post.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing early basketball.
Ain't gonna give up.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It doesn't go for him.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Wait.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Harris. Missed inside.
You don't miss no stuff like that, man.
Except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Dort outside. And stolen by Cunningham. Dort with a steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duran, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Pass to Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Pistons trail by 9. Thompson right side. Cunningham looking it over. Harris on the wing. Off target from three-point range. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, bad.
The story for Oklahoma City. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be.
Come on, Pistons.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively.
Killing
Just
our ass,
tremendous
bro.
so far.
Gives us a chance to catch up with
Oh.
force.
He's banged out on that
Pistons have
nigga.
struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing
No
is
green.
empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. And here's Ivy from the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Trying to stay alive.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Dort with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. That's tipped.
Good fucking D, man.
Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep
Hustle.
possession.
Substitution on the floor.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
That's a quick strike.
My man's came over like that. I don't know why, though.
Situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to review the game plan. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Uses the glass to finish
Oh, he got him set.
Harris got his first bucket in this one.
This is play
And
this.
nice strength from Harris, fending off the contact.
You got him
with ease.
set.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder lead by 16.
And the
I gotta do
defense
that too,
has
though.
no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defense.
He clicked off, though. He ain't want that smoke.
All night long.
You know that was
Make
laying.
no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right
Man, what
reads
the
and serve his
fuck, bro?
teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Play all down.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple. Pistons trail by 15. There's the double team with Gilgeous-Alexander. Harris's shot is good.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Now Tom Duran. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense is elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Back to Duran. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Oh my God. Yeah, he got them niggas.
2 on the clock. Harris outside. From behind the arc. To get it back. Duran. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic.
He went my way, so it should be a steal. What other way he gonna go?
1:52 left in the first half.
Got these niggas set.
Just Alexander from outside. The rebound by Detroit. And here's Cunningham. Harris outside.
Oh, yeah.
To the middle. Here's Duran. Great D that time from Holmgren. Oklahoma City leading by 12. And
good D.
By Hardaway. Cunningham
Come on.
with the ball.
Come on.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
Work with him.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Left side Hardaway. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Duran. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Down low, Cunningham.
When getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. Here's Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting
He got
him
these
shoot it.
niggas set, bro.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a steal.
And it goes.
That was a fucking steal, bro.
And he'll shoot one more at
He
the
really
line.
did tap that shit out of his pocket.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
I'll go out there. He gonna shoot that.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's good! It's good at the...
They didn't even did nothing but come up to him. They didn't even do shit.
The three-pointer adding insult to injury.
Got this nigga so
And so it's Oklahoma
OP.
City. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back.
This
with you
nigga
shortly.
OP as hell, bro. Nigga ain't
The
doing
second half
nothing.
upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Harris' shot is good. Harris has got 6 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
What's up?
Back to Wiggins. Now here's Caruso. The three is up. And it's Harris with the rebound. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Oh. Got him so crazy, bro.
So he'll be headed to the line from there. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
Don't sleep on the size of
Crossover.
Tobias
Stupid.
Harris. He's not afraid to bang and bump down there.
Both good from the line that time.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Caruso outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And he makes it. 6 points for him.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Out to Thompson. Cunningham with the ball. uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got 7.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Caruso. Now Holmgren. Wiggins outside. Here's Caruso. Defended by Hardaway. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. And here's Wiggins. Off target with the 3.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Harris with it. Here's Hardaway. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. On the wing, Caruso. Dort for 3. Sinks the tray. Dort's gotten his second bucket.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence for new territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 in the He misses the free throw.
I've never been late on that shot. They said it was late.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Pass to Beasley. The 3 ball. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he lobs it up. And stolen by Cunningham. Here's Harris. Back to Beasley. Oh, they get a hand.
See that bullshit? Come on,
1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's the pick. Harris. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Williams from long range. He buries it from 3. Williams has got 12.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. I love seeing these type of results. Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Damn.
Here's Cunningham. Takes it inside. Yep, that was good.
Freaked his eye.
He's got 12.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Them niggas ain't even tired either.
Outside for Dort.
Yeah, these niggas in all day too.
Williams on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And it's Harris with the rebound.
My niggas tired though.
Here's Cunningham. Rejected by Holmgren.
My niggas tired. And he had these niggas in all day.
An impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Playing some great basketball. Holding a healthy advantage. More 2K action in just a moment. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They trail by 16.
Don't push. These niggas loud.
Back to Duren. Pass to Cunningham.
Oh, good read.
Tries again.
Dunked on his ass.
And that's 2 points on the layup. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the second half. To the paint.
Oh, yeah.
Outside.
Come on.
And stolen by Cunningham.
Yeah, dog.
Duren with the bucket.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow. Just wow.
Here's Caruso outside. Duran with the rebound. Pistons trail by 12. Thompson with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Out to Thompson. Pass to Harris.
Oh my God, bro. Birdied his ass.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for three.
He might have
In
that.
the triple.
The kick.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answers.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Maybe Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession. Make every chance count.
Holmgren powers it in off the lob.
That was my fault.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well. Leaping at the exact
Come on, now.
for the alley-oop.
Come on, dog. This should be diabolical, bro.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
This should be diabolical,
He
bro.
made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pistons trail by 17. Here's Cunningham.
That one.
And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Oh my gosh, bro. That'd be for sure and one.
Outside. Duran with the rebound.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's competed
Clicked
for
off.
every missed shot. Feels
There you
like
go.
he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Harris left side.
Man.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Now here's Williams. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Pass to Duran. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Give me that.
Stolen by Thompson.
We needed this earlier, bro.
Down low. Who poked away?
That nigga's just reaching, bro.
Alexander with a steal.
Ugly as hell, reaching.
Back to Dort. Caruso left side. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Over Cunningham.
I was about to say, he ain't making that ugly ass shit.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that
man.
same area.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story.
Look at that shit.
Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Thunder.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
You have to admire Cunningham's concentration in these spots, refusing to let the defense overwhelm him.
34 seconds left in the final quarter. It's stolen.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
A solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense is overcommitted. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
Assist from Blue Jays, Dorf.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one.
Another loss.
Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone.
We're gonna play one more. We're gonna play one more. I ain't gonna give up. Of course, man. I ain't gonna give up. We gotta do some. Play man. We'll play man, and then we'll go to 3-2, cause niggas seem to figure it out. Oh, just blah blah blah. Especially when they got a team. I'm trying to get this under 10. We lost 3 straight with the Pistons. You know. I don't know. I already know if I pick the Thunder, I'm gonna win though. I already know that. Trying to pick some underdogs, man. But you know, 2K fucked up right now because new 2K about to come out, so everybody know that. Here we go. Trying to see what's going on over here. It's a special event going for Tekken. It is too, man. This is a good match. Hell yeah. My match back. This ain't a third strike event, is it? Oh, I'm missing all this shit. Ram Blue? What the fuck? Day 2. I know something gonna happen with day 3. Damn, I missed too much. Fighting games where I'm at.
The New York Knicks. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge.
I missed the third strike event.
Big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs throwing down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
You know what? Trying to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Outside Hardaway. Harris a screen. Goes up on the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Bridges. That one off the back iron and out.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Cunningham. Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And Cade with a great job just surveying the defense that time, finds the open man.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all this injuries, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And so, here is New York after the basket by Detroit. Anunoby in the corner. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Cunningham.
Nice one.
Finish off the break.
Absolutely locks down on the offensive end. Thompson creating offense offense now with that defense.
And the Knicks miss again. The Pistons with a quick start to this game. During a screen. On the wing, Hardaway. For the three. Buries the
shot.
Jumper.
Hardaway Jr.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away. Threatening here.
And Brunson has it in the corner. Cans it from downtown.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in the hole.
Harris outside.
8-9-30.
And here on the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Out to the wing. Cunningham outside. Just 5 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off the shot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Timeout.
Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen as you show up for a fresh move. Let's go! Let's see it.
He's so stupid, bro. He's so stupid, man. He's so dumb, bro. Bro, they building meter. What you think they doing?
Look at those moves.
I don't understand meter bill. Hating on third strike. I hate that, dog. Hey, he hating on third strike like that, man. Don't rush me. You down.
Substitution on the court.
Knicks trail by 6.
Yeah, so that is a problem at like mid-level.
Brunson outside. And the shot goes in. Brunson's got 5 now.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Cunningham drives in. Towns with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of lead you need when who's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Brunson. Achua inside. Tries again. And it's laid in by Brunson. He's got 7.
I don't think he understands bill.
Just getting
Meter bill.
right there and some strength to get through.
You got a meter bill. Why you think they throw mediums and stuff all day? You shoot the mediums all day, they throw.
He missed that one. The D's close, but
First
like plenty of room.
Second team.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
I was right there. The fuck he didn't rebound the ball. You know that shit's weak, bro.
Yeah, his dad was an 11-year vet.
He didn't rebound the ball.
And eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
If you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Here's Brunson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's tipped. Right side Towns. Fires from deep. Shot's good on the assist.
Who's that ugly ass cat?
That's one way he can finish.
Shot that fucking three like that?
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with it. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
I hate when people don't understand third strike, bro. Either they don't understand third strike because they can't play it. He said he sees.
And when you consider how the Knicks
like, bro.
What are your thoughts?
And plus these newcomers is playing this shit like that, bro.
Easy to see what happened in that first period.
And hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable. Just crippling defense.
The Knicks with the lead. On the wing, Bridges. Achua in the corner. Off target from three-point range. So it's Detroit now. Frank Sutton, the Detroit Pistons unit does.
That's a foul.
Push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, it's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
Yeah, it is,
Shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Achua's got the lead up to 7 out for the Knicks.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor. But even getting a good open look from the perimeter.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your
Who the
best
fuck
player
is that, bro?
The entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Out to Thompson. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. To Duran. 4 on the clock. Harris inside.
Thank you. He had that nigga on
A
lock.
little bit creative, finding some room.
Here we go. Lock up. Lock up. Tells you these niggas to be locking up. Nothing but a bot.
Keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
Stop locking shit up. Play on your own.
And coaches decided they need a moment to talk things over. The next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Bridges, no one around him. Shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bridges get himself going there. His first points of the game.
22-14.
Cunningham inside. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
The Knicks lead by 8. Brunson scanning the floor. The 3, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
Bridges.
Shit don't make no sense.
Feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they face.
Detroit making a switch.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, we're pushing a little over 2
Real bots come out here now.
To Hardaway. Down low. Turin slams it in.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And out. Brilliant throwdown. The three, Bridges missing again. And when it comes to Jalen Durham, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Oh, he's that mini.
There's a particular
dumbass.
way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound, and it gives you a different presence on the inside.
Harris outside. That's in, coming off the assist.
You'll hype up that, but you won't hype up third strike because you can't play it.
Just flat out playing. This is why he was picked first overall.
And here's Benson outside. Hangs on the trifecta.
This is how they built the league. All the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Pass to Ivy. 6 to shoot. Here's Harris. It's hauled in by Achua. Next on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Brunson. First right into the switch.
First team foul. Pistons substitution. Number 9. Hassan Thompson.
On the wing, Anunoby. Misses the three. Pistons trailed by 10. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson in the corner. Three-pointer. Robinson with the block. Here's Anunoby. Sinks the triple. Anunoby's got the lead up to 13 now for New York. Thompson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
This nigga talking shit.
And so it's New York. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some ferocious defense. They'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Knicks lead by 13. Out to Bridges. Brunson outside. Hart wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the three.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Any possession that ends in shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
He came right to me.
And it's been fun.
And you mean to tell me, look at this motherfucker just reaching, bro.
And it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Outside Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Cunningham. Triple from the wing. Cunningham's got 7.
I like this attitude on this possession from Cade, just really confident getting into that J.
In the corner, it's Bridges. And the Knicks hit again from
timeout. And they've got to talk to each other. Either miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
City answer.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, he got him like that. Yeah.
And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. It's in and good for his 6th field goal.
You got niggas like that because you got niggas cutting in
that wide open
from my defense.
He's going to operate there.
Another fucking bot.
Here's Cunningham with the drive. And Cunningham with the slam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, you
Left
know
side.
when they
Left
need a
side.
rep.
First
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on
Look at this bot, bro.
the same mindset, only good things are going to happen.
I think it's a bot, bro.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Inside. The kick out to Anunoby. Good on the triple. Anunoby's got 8.
What an assured player. Anunoby
I hear you talking to
off the cap.
Cunningham's shot is off. New York leading
Bots
by
come out
14.
at night, bro. Tell me.
Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation of what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too. Cade hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
Brunson. Oh, the burst from Brunson.
Bots,
Matador defense. That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And it's Brunson missing. Pistons trailed by 11. Cunningham outside. Thompson in the corner. Pocket 6. Over Hart.
Look how fast he's going back to the paint.
The lead to single digits.
Ugly, bro.
Pass to Anunoby.
Ugly ass defense.
For 3, Bridges. Rebound by the Pistons.
Good.
Cunningham looking it over. And the call on the shot sends it into the line. That one is on time.
See the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big things.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Good on the second free throw. The Knicks leading by 10. Pass to Hart. New York moving the ball around. Anunoby, no good. Detroit with the ball. Beasley right side. To the middle. Towns with the steal. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That one falls for Brunson.
Into the lineup for the Pistons. Number 17, Dennis Schroeder.
How much dick you got in your mouth?
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Pistons ball.
Pistons trailed by 11.
Wow, boy.
Stewart in the corner. Pass to Beasley.
Man, you can't guard, period.
He gets it to
dummy.
That makes it just
You can't guard, period, dummy. What the fuck is you talking about? You ain't been guarding all day. Dummy. Told you. Fuck on out of here. You ain't been doing shit.
36.
Bro, you ain't guard shit all day. You just got the ball stolen from you. No, you let the computer cook. You don't cook shit. What you mean? You ain't got shit set? I've been scoring on you every time. You ain't got the computer set? Lying ass nigga. Lying ass nigga. Nigga lying. Man, shut up with that gang shit. You weak as hell with that. You not from there, man. You not from none of that. You not from none of that, man. Stop saying gang. Not from none of that, man. You know where you from? Look at your fucking name. Weak as hell. Bah!
By 12.
Goofy.
Pass to Hart. Here's Bridges. Back to Hart. On deep, Brunson. Duran pulls it in.
You know, he's usually very
I'm sending it right to him, too. Right to where you at.
Here's Cunningham.
And one to the rack.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal
Cunningham just refuses to settle.
I'm trying to hear that
He
bullshit.
gets his shot off and then gets himself fouled.
Wow.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Never. Never.
Now the Knicks with it. At one point, they led by 16.
You ain't going to work?
Pass to Bridges.
You don't want no money.
Back to Brunson.
You don't want no money.
Brunson drops it in from the
You ain't going to work. You don't want no money.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in
Bro,
himself more than
Saturday,
you do. Confidence
you ain't going to work.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff.
You ain't going to work. You ain't getting no overtime money. You ain't doing none of that shit. Stop. Funny is, sound like a
Hey, Kevin,
man.
during that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now he wants them to stay focused on teamwork out there. He said, let's keep communicating.
Gotta go to school
keep
tomorrow.
talking. We got to help each other out there. Coach thinks that team effort is what's needed here. Guys?
Thank you, David. For three, Bridges.
Rare you see him miss such an open look.
You ain't giving me shit, bro. You got shit set, bro. I already seen it.
Get the shot. That's a great play from Kate.
You ain't let me hit shit.
Brunson takes the three. Traps in the tray.
You ain't let me hit shit. Everybody know that shit.
14 points now in the second half.
Look at this nigga. Where you clicking at? Huh?
Right here, guys.
What you doing? Didn't you just click? You just clicked on the other player.
In the second half.
And Hart has it in the corner.
Oh, man. Go ahead and do your thing, man. Do your thing. I ain't gonna say much.
Launches a three. Duran pulls it in.
Oh, that boy did he work. He's the diddler.
Harris outside.
That boy the diddler. Real work. That nigga said, real, whoa, calm down, boy. You gotta calm down with all the words, man. What's wrong with you, dog?
Bridges deciding where to go with it.
Dog.
And here's Brunson.
Oh, man. That sound like Diddy work, man.
Here's Hardaway.
Sound like you saying rear. I guess you can't talk.
Here's
right? You can enunciate a little bit more.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
Right on your weak ass. Where you was at? Nowhere down there. You clicked off.
And the call will be against him. That'll be his second foul of the game.
gang to that. gang into that. Sheesh.
Out to the right wing.
Oh, these boys.
Towns for three.
Gang to that. That's crazy, bro. Ah, man. That nigga goes right in the paint in the fence. That's the new movement, huh? That's the new movement? You gonna do everybody? You gonna do everything everybody else do? Huh?
Some muscle on it.
I guess so.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And clearly,
why would you? You've been going in the paint with anybody though,
choice words with his team.
like that. You've been doing that with anybody. I seen you do it like several times. That's the new strategy, huh? It is the end of 2K, so you know that's cool. Till y'all figure out the next one, cause you ain't got shit to do.
Look at the clock. The little one is 3.5 minutes.
Don't be making shit. Of course you do, cause you got time.
Cunningham with it.
You got time. You got time, huh?
Harris comes up empty down.
You got time, huh?
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
You got time, huh? You go to work, huh?
New York moving it around.
How you go?
Brunson, and the 3 balls.
You got shit said. I ain't worried about it. Look at that. I do him every time he click back on. I do him dirty.
Teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you gotta chase them away from anywhere near that line.
You ain't for Starboy, bro. Stop doing that shit.
The 3-pointer, no good.
Stop doing that shit.
And it's Detroit's ball.
Gang, where you get it from?
The kick out to Cunningham.
Everybody say that shit. Where you get it from? You know the roots from it? You don't know shit, do you? You don't know shit, do you? You don't know shit, do you? Why you saying it? And he's white as hell. That nigga white as hell. He don't know shit. He don't know shit about it. Gang. Everybody say gang. Everybody say gang. You know, but you know where it come from, right? Bruh. You know where bruh come from?
Realistic at this stage of the game, they're gonna lose this one, but will they take
You know where bruh come from? You don't know shit.
Here's Stewart. The Knicks pull it in.
That's why you ain't guys. You don't know shit.
New York missing again.
You don't know that?
And so it's the Knicks with the win. A confident win and one where they
don't add me, bro. You ain't getting no ad, bro. You trash, I know. Gang. I just cooked you, gang. That nigga is funny. I just cooked you, gang. Gang. I give it to this younger generation. Can have that bullshit. I don't know. What you doing, man?
I hear you talking.
I just cooked you, gang.
You talking your stuff.
Huh?
I hear you talking your
How
stuff.
much stuff you gonna talk?
I don't talk everything you want me to talk.
Okay?
Yeah.
You know the niggas talk, man. You know I gotta talk back.
Ooh, I look crazy.
It's just because the light is
I
down.
look crazy.
Alright, man, I'm getting off this, man. I'm going to the next game. Peace, man. Call of Duty, where they really talk shit.